This is a fun shape. I've heard some call it teardrop, but I've also found there's some variations on that name. So teardrop, or I think it's a nice little Sunday bum day shape. So this is going to go from an outside leg hang. Okay, if you're not comfortable with aerial inverting, you can always drop down into it, so you don't have to go through an aerial invert. I'm demoing on spin pole just so you can see it from all the sides, but definitely if this is new to you, start with it on static, because you will find when you transition from the outside leg hang into this shape, the pole will spin a little bit faster. Okay, so for this one, it's gonna go on your arm. Okay, so you want to think about when you're in the invert, your arms are here, you're going to pull it in, reach across. Initially, I like to grab my opposite hip. Okay, once I open into the move, I make a fist and hold, but you're going to feel a lot of pressure on your forearm right here. One thing I found when teaching this is for a lot of students, when they first get that forearm in place, before they even drop back into the whole move, they're feeling the pain of that forearm and they don't want to go to the next part. The one thing I can tell you is the discomfort doesn't get worse as you lay back. Once you're fully into the move, I actually feel less pressure on that forearm. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is it's worth pushing through to the other side, but once again, as always, listen to your body, you do you. Okay, so we're gonna go from an outside leg hang. You can do it from the floor or you can do it from an aerial invert. It's up to you. You don't have to be super high. So I'm going to hook outside leg. Before I lay back, I want to pull my torso up so I'm kind of in a flat line, thread my inside arm through so I'm at my elbow, and grab my hip. Once that is in place, slide back, reach your arm over your head, put your forearm to your head, and the pole is going to be right there. Okay, you can slide this arm down if you want to or not. I'm going to bring my inside leg and bring my knee to touch the back of the other knee. Once I'm there, my knee that is hooked, I'm going to, keeping pressure on the pole, slide it to my ankle and transition the other leg through. And once I'm there, I can really arch into it, stick my booty out as much as I want to. Okay? So let's talk about all the things that are going on with this one. So the arm placement over your head, depending on shoulder flexibility, some people it's easier to grab over their head than others. But one of the common mistakes I see is people will reach and can't find it. When you're in your leg hang here, literally just think, put your forearm to your forehead like you're checking your temperature, and the pole is right there. If you try to do this and look for the pole, it actually brings you farther away. So think forearm, and then turn your head, and usually it's right there, okay? And it's up to you if you want to slide that hand down or not, personal preference, okay? The outside leg, when I transition to the ankle, think about the pressure you have with your knee pressing down. It's not like I open it and adjust. I'm keeping tension the whole time because my weight is hanging on that leg to slide it out to the ankle. Plus, at the same time, my inside leg is sneaking through to end up here, okay? The ankles are in this shape. So once you get into it, it kind of seems like a scary shape in the very beginning. Of course, definitely, as always, use a spotter, use crash mats, be safe. Once you get into it, it actually feels really secure, surprisingly secure. Like the fact that it's on the ankle makes it kind of seem like it would be a less secure move. But when you feel that smush there, because your inside leg is literally being smushed to the pole and you have all this contact of this leg, that shin or side of the calf is being pushed into the pole, and the other leg is in contrast pushing in. Okay, so outside leg, arm over your head, grab, inside knee comes to the back of your knee, and then once that's there, then start transitioning through. Okay, so let's look at it one more time. If this is a new move to you, I would recommend starting with it on static. I won't go in, the pole might spin, but I won't purposely spin on this one just so you can kind of see it from a little bit different angle. Okay, but try it on static initially, because when you start to transition through into that little teardrop shape, the pole will speed up. And if the move is already feeling a little uncertain for you, it'll definitely feel more uncertain if you're on spin, okay? So pull up to your outside leg, lift your torso, thread that arm through. Lay back, forearm to your head, grab the pole. Knee to the back of the other knee, slide out to the ankle as you thread through, and then arch as much as you want. When you want to get out, you hook that knee, pull up, and take it down. Okay? Back to the outside leg hang. There's other transitions into and out of, but this is a good basic one to start with. As you go through it, not gonna lie, you're gonna have a little pressure on that forearm right there. Okay? But most pole moves come with a pole kiss or two. So try that one out. Teardrop, Sunday bum day shape, whatever you want to call it, and have some fun with it. And as always, be safe trying it out.